Hey, good morning, everybody that might be watching. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're back in our hometown, and we're going to go, where are we going today?
Xcel Energy Center to the National Collegiate Hockey Conference Championship.
And where is the Xcel Energy Center?
It is in St. Paul.
And it is
beautiful out.
Snowy and cold. Well, not snowy. There's snow on the ground here still in the middle of March. Taking a day off of work. Let's go have some fun.
Awesome.
Alright, so here's our Lake Minnetonka, and we're kind of driving outside of our place. So this is what Minnesota looks like in March. In a couple of months I'll be out there with my kayak. Or maybe over there. Same lake, different side of the road. Hey, once again, same lake. Back on the other side of the road again. This is one of those lakes you can drive around, through, and in the winter even on. No, this is not the same lake again, but we've gone less than a mile and we're on another lake that we drive by on an almost daily basis. These little cute. One of our big bike paths takes you all the way to downtown Minneapolis from downtown Excelsior, which is right on the shores of Lake Minnetonka. I don't know if they're having any St. Patty's Day celebrations here, but there are celebrations all over. Nice sidewalk, cafes. Of course, not today, but I wouldn't want to be outside eating anything. Oh, look, there's going to be something tonight. Oh, sure, because that's the Irish bar.
Yep, Donegal's.
There we go. Hey, we're back to Lake Minnetonka. Same lake that we started at. Yeah, it's a pretty big lake, about 14 miles long from east to west. It's actually made up of a whole bunch of different lakes. And what, 120 years ago or so, they put a dam down on the east end, and all the little lakes, they built channels in between them, and now it's just one big lake. Alrighty, so there's an old train depot. They've turned the railroad tracks into one of our numerous bike trails here in the cities. So where are we at now?
We are in St. Louis Park.
Yeah.
We've got a little shopping center down there.
Lake Minnetonka, or whatever. It used to be called Lake Calhoun, but it's since been changed, and now there's some really posh clubs over on the left side of the road.
And the lake on the right. This is the lake where they take most of the pictures of Minneapolis from the south part of the lake.
Alright, so we're in the part of town where if you want to spend a lot of money for food, this is where you come. This is called Uptown. There's Sons of Norway. My parents belong to that. Alright, we got some neat art up there. And there's Calhoun Square. Some like 1940s apartment living. We're just south of downtown Minneapolis. I would say a stone's throw away over the big freeway spaghetti bowl of I-94 and I-35 all joining together. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking building over here on the left. There's downtown over here.
That's cool.
Look at all these cool buildings here.
These are all like ex-mansions, I think.
Oh, I think they're still mansions.
Yeah, they are still.
See, any of it with all of these school buses is one of our big art museums here called the Minneapolis Institute of Art. In fact, I don't even know, do they charge admission? If they do, it's just brutally inexpensive. And there we go. And then the Children's Theater Company. A lot of cultural opportunities here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. Bad Waitress Cafe. Nicolette, course, right across is the Black Sheep Pizza. And if you need some music, there's Cheapo Records. So here we are on Lake Street. We've gone underneath 35W, so we're south of downtown Minneapolis. And this has really kind of turned into the international zone. Upcoming on our left is going to be an old office complex. I don't know if it was a Sears or whatever. There you can see it's called Midtown. And in there, they've made a whole bunch of lofts and offices up in the upper stories, but down on the ground floor is the International Food Market, which is a lot of fun to go on into if you want to try foods from all over the world and still stay here in Minneapolis. All right, so we're going to go by this international market. We're not going to stop, and I know that most YouTubers are foodies and they really kind of want to go on in there, but we're going to a hockey tournament today, so we're going to eat hockey tournament food. Not international, all American, North American food, but there we go. Midtown Global Market, they're calling it now. It used to be international, now it's global. Division of Indian Work. We should probably see some halal areas. For those of us with a Scandinavian background, Ingebrigtsen's is down here. Lupita's Salon, Tempo Afric. Let me see, what else do we got going on? Tacos El Primo, Supermercado. Okay, there's a Rolls Royce in front of us. It's coming up here. Here's Ingebrigtsen's right on the corner. You can get your Scandinavian on right there. We're still on Lake Street, and you can see our mass transit. There's the train station up above, and all of these this would be Lake Street Midtown Station. These new apartment complexes have sprung up all down this blue line that takes you from downtown Minneapolis to actually the Mall of America in Bloomington. You can get to the airport on this line. Pretty nice. All the ice is gone off of the river. We're looking down towards where the old fort plant was. For those of you who've read my book In Plain Sight, that's where Minneapolis was located, down there by that skyscraper. We are now into St. Paul, the capital of Minnesota. We are on Summit Avenue, one of the really nice avenues here in St. Paul. And we're going to go from really nice buildings to incredible buildings. What's going on over here? Is this Macalester College? I think that's Macalester. Let me see. Graduates of Macalester College include Senator Paul Wellstone and UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. How about that for a little bit of trivia? Okay, St. Thomas More Church. Wow, that's impressive. I wish I could go inside of that one of these days. Now we're getting into these super impressive. I do believe the governor's mansion is up here. Here's a law school, William Mitchell /Hamlin School of Law. Yeah, check this church out.
Nice house right across the street.
Yeah, Presbyterian Church.
Here.
Oh yeah. Jeez, what is that? Another church?
Yeah.
River of Life Church. Wow, look at these. Those are impressive. Look at these apartments.
Yeah.
Those look like cool apartments to live in. I'm not sure if we're on Grand or Summit now. James J. Hill House, the guy who made the Great Northern Railway, should be coming up on our right in a couple of blocks. These are just such impressive houses. Some friends of ours, when they got married, they had a reception in one of these. I can't remember which one, but wow, was that a neat house to go on into. I think over here on our right, where the school bus is, will be the James J. Hill House. course, you know, I got somebody behind me that wants to go fast. Right there, okay, kind of the darker looking building. And across the street, we can see the St. Paul Cathedral, and in the background, the capital of the state of Minnesota. It's been newly refurbished, and we're going to head on over there right now and see if we can't get a tour here at 12 o'clock. The quadriga, the gold statues up on right at the foot of the dome feature, just completely re-gilded. Okay, so we're in St. Paul. We're going to head up to the state capitol, and I got to tell you, you know, the state capitol building itself is beautiful, but some of the state office buildings look like they belong in the old East Block, like that one. Now this one's pretty nice, and then wow, here comes the state capitol, newly remodeled, refurbished, cleaned up. Just absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so there it is. Just stupendously clean. I came here when I was in 6th grade. Wow. That is up there. There's area. And as we look down over St. Paul, we'll be down there later in the day for the hockey tournament, and there's the church off in the distance, and that's just gorgeous, beautiful too. Where are we?
We're at St. Paul in the Capitol building for Minnesota. Capital of Minnesota.
So we're in the rotunda?
Yep. Yes. You're welcome.
Have a good time, guys.
Wow. Yeah, I got one of the little ones.
Oh, look at a giant cookie. Wow.
You want a cookie, babe? Just
Sure.
one. No. So all of these trucks are actually inside of the building, which has been recently built. Pretty neat place. Here in Minnesota, it gets really cold in the winter, so let's still have our food trucks going year-round. We'll just park them inside and then put up some benches. I think we're going to get some tacos today.
I got a giant chocolate chip cookie.
Don't drop that thing.
To Truck Park.
Yeah, that's right where we were. That was
Yeah,
just
that was
really neat.
awesome.
And there's the XL Energy Center down there. We got all these people getting ready for for hockey. This should be fun today.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's more fun than being in class. Love the beard. It's awesome.